What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? This is my first live stream on this channel, and I thought it'd be a perfect time to do it because Black Friday, or now it's not even Black Friday, it's a week in advance and then a couple weeks after sometimes. But Black Friday is one of the best times of the year to buy a cold wallet and really anything, because these companies are offering the best deals. So I wanted to go over all the best cold wallet Black Friday deals. Now, this isn't all the cold wallet deals. This is just some of my favorite cold wallets. If you don't see a cold wallet on this list, it doesn't mean that they're not having a Black Friday sale. Some wallets I just don't recommend, so I'm not going to include them in this list. One example is DCENT. A lot of people have been asking me if there's any deals for the DCENT hardware wallet. That's not a hardware wallet I recommend. It's 100% closed source, so it's not something that I really trust to use. But without any further ado, let's get into some of the best deals this season. What's up, Willie T? How's it going? And I want to start with Trezor. I know a lot of people were waiting for the Trezor Black Friday deal, and I'll let you know which deals are live right now. Some of them are not live yet. You're going to have to wait till Thursday. But Trezor is live right now. And I've got QR codes up here in the right-hand corner. You can just scan that with your phone or take a screenshot, and it should take you right to the deal. And I'm going to try to go over these two quickly. I'm not going to do like a super in-depth review of each wallet, but just give you some of the features and some things that I like and maybe dislike about each wallet. So first is a Trezor Safe 3. I've been using this wallet since it came out. It's one of my favorite wallets. It's kind of like a bare bones wallet. It doesn't support a ton of different cryptocurrencies compared to some of the other wallets on this list, but it's a really solid wallet for a really solid price, especially right now. It's 30% off, so that's only $55. It does come with an EAL6 Plus secure element chip, which I'm sure a lot of you already know, but this is the same kind of chip that they use in electronic passports and bank cards. And in cold wallets like the Trezor Safe 3, this is what secures the keys to your wallet. And that chip, this secure element chip, is 100% open source. A lot of the secure element chips are not open source, and that's why some cold wallets are only partially open source. But Trezor is 100% open source because they are able to use a fully open source secure element chip in their wallet. Of course, it has PIN and passphrase protection. The PIN protection is something that you have to set up, and this just helps you prevent anyone from accessing the wallet. Passphrase is optional. This is also known as the hidden wallet feature, where you can add an additional word or phrase onto the end of your seed phrase for additional security, and it effectively creates an entirely new wallet. No Trezor wallets have a battery, so there's no charging this wallet. You have to use it plugged in to your desktop computer. Trezor wallets are compatible with all desktop devices and Android mobile devices, but they are not compatible with iOS mobile devices. So actually, I think there is an iOS app, but it's view only. You can't actually manage any crypto using it. And also, I forgot to mention all these deals and my hands-on reviews of each wallet. I've left them in the description of this video if you want to check any of them out. You can find a bunch of resources there, or you can use the QR code if you want to check out the deals as well. Okay. And then the next Trezor wallet is the Trezor Safe 5. It's pretty similar to the Trezor Safe 3. It is Trezor's most premium hardware wallet now. They're offering 10% off on the Safe 5. It's $152 out the door, of course, taxes and shipping, but you're still getting that 10% off. And it's the same thing, 100% open source, PIN and passphrase protection, no battery, mainly desktop compatible. The main difference with the Safe 5 is that it's Gorilla Glass touchscreen, and it's a slightly larger screen than the Trezor Safe 3. So if you prefer a touchscreen over just the two buttons that the Trezor Safe 3 has, then I highly recommend the Trezor Safe 5. I mainly use my Trezor Safe 3 just because I can only use so many hardware wallets. But if you're just looking for like a really solid, secure wallet and you don't want to pay too much, then I would just go with the Trezor Safe 3 over the Trezor Safe 5. And then we get into Ledger. A lot of controversy around Ledger, I know. I have some videos on my channel if you're wondering if Ledger is still a secure option. Even in the past, I've said that Ledger wasn't secure, but I've changed my mind on this because I've done the research, and that's really all it takes. You have to dig really deep to find some of these things out about these wallets. That said, Ledger is offering one of the best Black Friday deals that they've ever had. And specifically on the Ledger Flex, when you buy one, you get $70 worth of free Bitcoin. And you're probably wondering how this works. So when you buy the wallet, you'll add the Bitcoin voucher to your cart, and it should show you, it'll tell you to add it to your cart. And then when you receive the physical wallet, you're going to get a physical voucher, and it'll be like a scratch off, and you'll be able to redeem that in Ledger Live when you set up your wallet. And then I think it's within like 30 days, you can actually receive the Bitcoin to your wallet in Ledger Live. So that's how that works. You don't get the Bitcoin right when you purchase it, but you'll get a physical voucher that you will use to redeem Bitcoin. If you haven't seen the Ledger Flex, it's also one of my favorite wallets, Ledger's newest wallet. It's a perfect size. It's about the same size as a card, a little thicker though. Uses an EAL6 Plus secure element chip. EAL6 Plus is about as secure as it gets when it comes to the secure chips in cold wallets. It also has PIN and passphrase protection. Again, passphrase is always optional. The Flex does have a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and because it uses an e-ink touchscreen, the battery, it lasts a really long time. I think about 10 hours on a full charge is what you'll get from this battery. E-ink touchscreens, they use less energy, they use less power. The only downside to the e-ink touchscreens is it doesn't have a backlight. So if you try to use this wallet in like a dark room at night, because you're trying to trade crypto when the family's asleep, which I was trying to do, and yeah, it sucks because you can't see anything. But if you're not trading crypto in the dark, not using your cold wallet in the dark, then the Ledger Flex is still a really good option. The screen is super clear. Just don't use it in the dark. Ledger is also the only hardware wallet company to offer a secure touchscreen. And a secure touchscreen just means that the secure element chip interacts directly with the screen, or in the case of like the Nano X and the Nano S Plus, it interacts directly with the buttons. Most hardware, or all hardware wallets, have a MCU, a microprocessor, or microcomputer in between the secure element chip and the screen, which could potentially be a vulnerability. In most cases, it's not. But it is just a cool feature that Ledger offers. The secure element chip interacts directly with the screen, which potentially eliminates any vulnerabilities because secure element chips are basically impossible to hack. So it's a cool feature that you'll only find on Ledger wallets. You can also use the Ledger Flex as your passkey device. So any websites that use 2FA, like your crypto exchange account, any social media accounts, Gmail, any Google accounts, you can actually hold your Ledger wallet up to your phone or connect it to your computer and use this as a 2FA. So it doesn't just secure your crypto, but it also secures other online accounts. And most Ledger wallets are also desktop and mobile compatible using Ledger Live. So you can use it on your MacBook, your PC, as well as your iOS and Android mobile devices. And I'll get to some of your questions if there's any questions in here in a bit. I'm just trying to go through these. Next up, we have the Ledger Nano X, first hardware wallet that I ever purchased back in 2021. It's a small wallet. It's got two little buttons. Looks like this. Kind of looks like a little USB stick. First one I started with, it still works. The battery kind of sucks, but I think they have slightly improved the battery. On the website, it says that the Ledger Nano X uses an EAL5 plus secure element chip. Not a big deal. I don't know if that's accurate considering all the other devices using EAL6. I still trust EAL5 to secure my keys, so not a big deal. It does have PIN and passphrase protection as well. A rechargeable battery. It doesn't last as long as a Ledger Flex. It's a smaller battery, and the screen on the Ledger Nano X does have a backlight. But it also does have a secure screen, so the secure element chip is connected directly with the buttons. So again, there's no middleman vulnerability or potential vulnerability. And the Ledger Nano X, because it has Bluetooth, is desktop and mobile compatible as well. It is 40% off, making it $89. That's a huge discount. It is only on certain colors, so not all colors will get you the 40% off. But if you just go to the link in the description or use a QR code, you can see all the colors that are 40% off. And then we have the Ledger Nano S Plus. This is Ledger's entry-level wallet. This one uses an EAL6 plus secure element chip, which I think is interesting. That's why I kind of think the Ledger Nano X uses an EAL6 now, and maybe they didn't update the site. I could be wrong, though. Again, not a big deal. It does have pin and passphrase protection. The Ledger Nano S Plus does not have a battery, so you have to plug it in to power it on. It also has a secure screen, and it is only desktop compatible because it doesn't have Bluetooth either. So again, you do have to connect it to your computer to use it. And that's $47. It's only $47. It's 40% off. Again, this is only on select colors. I think it ranges from 20 to 40% off depending on what color you get. Personally, I don't really care about the color of my wallet. Some of them look pretty cool, but if it comes down to saving money, I'm just going to get whatever one's the cheapest. And then we have a OneKey. The OneKey Classic is like the perfect name for this wallet. The OneKey Classic 1S is the new version of the OneKey Classic. And it's like a super bare bones wallet. I don't have mine with me, but it is about the thickness of 2 bank cards. So it's super thin. You can literally put it in your wallet. It is 100% open source, and it uses an EAL6 plus secure element chip. That secure element chip is also open source, has pin and passphrase protection, a rechargeable battery. The battery has a pretty good half-life because the screen isn't like super high definition or anything, so it doesn't take a ton of battery. And then OneKey wallets are also desktop and mobile compatible using the OneKey app. And you can even do firmware updates over your phone in some cases. So it's pretty convenient. Super lightweight wallet, pretty durable. And they have $14 off the OneKey Classic 1S, making it $85. And it does support, OneKey Wallet support a good amount of cryptocurrencies and NFTs as well. So if you're into NFTs, OneKey is a good wallet. And then we have the OneKey Pro. Now, this is like a super cool wallet. Just holding it, interacting with it, looking at it on the website. It looks like a really good wallet, and it's not terrible. But when I reviewed this wallet probably, I don't know, like 4 months ago now, it felt like an unfinished product to me, mainly just because it had a couple things that needed to work out. The main thing being the battery life was terrible. Like you could turn on the wallet, you'll be interacting with it, and you can literally watch the battery drain as you're using it. So you're probably getting like a couple hours out of a full charge on this thing. And for the price, it's kind of like, I told OneKey about this issue. They said they were going to do some different firmware updates to try to optimize battery life. Honestly, I haven't checked if they've released those updates, but just something to consider if you do want to get this wallet. Again, it's 100% open source, uses a open source EAL6 plus secure element chip, pin and passphrase protection, rechargeable battery, and wireless charging. It doesn't come with a wireless charging dock, but if you have one laying around, or you can buy one on the website, you can charge it wirelessly. This one is not as thin as 2 cards stacked together. I think I have that one from the Classic 1S. It's a little thicker, but it's still pretty lightweight. It's about the same size. It's probably a little larger than the Ledger Flex, a little longer. And again, it's a really nice wallet, like when you're holding it in your hand. But for the price, I mean, $41 off for Black Friday is pretty good, making it $237. But it has pretty much the same features as the OneKey Classic 1S. It does have an air gap feature, which I didn't list here. So it does have a camera on the back, and you can use it as an air gap wallet. But I think that was another thing that was kind of iffy when I was first using it. Like it wasn't fully supported or something. So again, it's kind of like I would just go with the OneKey Classic 1S because it's like a super good wallet and it's a budget wallet. Next up, we have Tangem. If you watch my channel, then you know I'm a huge fan of Tangem just because of how easy it is to use. I always say crypto is already complicated enough. We don't need our wallets to be complicated too. And because a lot of my audience are people who are just getting into crypto, I really talk up Tangem because I truly believe that it is the easiest wallet on the market to use. It's the same wallet that I recommend to all my friends and family who are just getting into crypto, like come Thanksgiving this Thursday. When people are asking me about crypto and, oh, how do I secure it? I'm going to tell them you need to get a Tangem wallet. And they don't have their Black Friday sale going yet. Of course, you can always use my code CyberScroll. It gets you 10% off your entire order. Their sale starts on Thursday. I don't know for sure what the sale is going to be. If I had to guess, I think last year they did a 20% discount. My code gives you 10%. Black Friday, I believe, is 20%. So you could wait till Thursday to take advantage of that if you want to. A lot of good things with Tangem. It uses an EAL6 Plus secure element chip. It is a closed source chip that's created by Samsung. So the firmware and the chip are closed source in Tangem. The Tangem app is 100% open source, which is a good thing. You know, at least we can see some of the code. It doesn't have PIN protection. Instead, it uses what's called an access code, which allows you to create. It's basically just a password, and you can use numbers, letters, whatever you want. And this just prevents anyone from accessing your wallet. You can also use your access code to authorize transactions. And a lot of people don't know this, but Tangem does have a passphrase feature. So you can set up a hidden wallet using Tangem. It's kind of different though, because when you first get the Tangem wallet and you set it up, there isn't an option to create a passphrase. First, you would have to set it up using a free seed phrase. And then you'd have to factory reset the cards and then select the import seed phrase option. And then below where you put in your seed phrase, there is a passphrase option. And whatever you enter in the passphrase spot, that will become your passphrase wallet. So let's say I put like Cyberskrilla is my passphrase. That would be the hidden wallet. So you can import and create passphrase using Tangem. Of course, Tangem, it doesn't have any batteries. There's no cables you have to carry around. It's another really cool thing about Tangem. It's just a card, super flexible. You can bend it and do all that good stuff in it. There's only 2 components in each Tangem card. There's an NFC antenna that goes around the edge, and then there's the EAL6 Plus secure element chip. That's why it comes with a 25-year product replacement warranty, because there's not really anything in it that's going to break. It's super discreet. They have a lot of different card options. You can buy the Stealth wallet, which comes without any Tangem branding on it if you want just like a plain wallet. They also have like a Bitcoin edition. It's not a Bitcoin only wallet. It's just a Bitcoin design. And they have a few other colors that you can choose from as well. And you can get it in either a 2 or a 3-pack. If you plan on setting it up with a seed phrase, just get the 2-pack unless you really want that extra card. If you plan on setting up as a seedless wallet, then I definitely recommend getting the 3-pack. That way you have that additional card. Just going through the comments here real quick. Tangem is a mobile only wallet. So I know some people prefer using their wallet on their desktop device, but if you like using cold wallets on your mobile phone, iOS or Android, you're going to need an NFC capable phone. So if you have like Apple Pay or anything on your phone, then it's going to be NFC capable. Tangem is also resistant to EMPs, electrostatic discharge, and X-ray machines. So if you're someone who travels a lot, but you still want to bring your crypto with you on the go and make sure it's secure, Tangem's probably the best wallet on the market for that. I've taken mine internationally through airport security. No one's ever questioned me about it. No one has ever, the X-ray machine doesn't affect it at all. It's also temperature resistant and waterproof. Pretty much the ultimate wallet in my opinion. Also, what I forgot to mention, there is the Tangem Ring. This is their newest product. It's a cold wallet ring. Works exactly the same as the cards. Even more durable in my opinion, and even more discreet because a lot of people wear rings. The only branding on the ring is the Tangem logo inside the band, which I don't think you probably won't be. It's really hard to see, so you're probably not going to be able to see it. Even if you're looking for it, even if you know to look for it, you probably can't see the logo. So it doesn't like stick out or anything. It looks like a normal ring and no one's going to know what it is unless you tell someone what it is. So that whatever their Black Friday deal is, it should apply to both the cards and the ring. Again, I'm thinking it's going to be 20% off. I could be wrong, could be a little less or a little more, but I'm going to go with 20%. The stone, yeah, so Tangem's Black Friday sale starts on Thursday. The sale's not going now. If you want a Tangem wallet today and you just can't wait, you can use my code CyberSkrilla for 10% off. Otherwise, if you wait till Thursday, they will have a sale going, and I'm guessing it's going to be 20% off. I don't know for sure. Okay. Then we have Safepal. Now, Safepal has a couple of Black Friday sales going. They weren't that great, though. Most of the deals they had, you had to buy like multiple wallets, which I'm just not a fan of. You can definitely check it out. If you use a QR code, you can go see all the deals they have. I just wanted to mention this sale on the Safepal X1. It's not even a Black Friday sale. You can get this sale every day of the year using my code that you see here on the screen. It's $40 off. It's usually $70. If you use the code, you get $40 off, making it only $30. One of the cheapest wallets on the market. And I think a lot of people mess up the code when they go to order this because I always get questions about it. But you have to enter the entire code if you want this deal. It's 132465000 at SFP. It's the most confusing discount code. I don't know why it's that way, but that's the way it is. So if you decide that you like this wallet, Tangem webpage says 15% off anything. Okay, I didn't know that. I was just on their website. I didn't see that, but it could be possible. And I was also told that the actual Black Friday sale doesn't start till Thursday. But yeah, even whenever it starts, just use the code CyberSkrilla for Tangem, and it'll give you that Black Friday discount. But anyways, so the Safepal X1 uses an EAL5 6 Plus secure element chip. EAL5 Plus, sorry. Also has PIN and passphrase protection. It does have Bluetooth, and you can use it with your desktop device using a USB-C cable. I think my favorite thing about the Safepal X1 is its mechanical keypad. There's 12 buttons. Looks like a calculator. It's actually pretty discreet. But when you have 12 buttons, it makes things like entering your seed phrase and your PIN code super quick versus something like the Ledger Nano X. And this is just an example. But the Ledger Nano X only has 2 buttons. So like you're literally using these 2 buttons to navigate the entire device. So it takes a little longer when you're entering your seed phrase, which you don't even do that often, mainly just when you initially set up the wallet. But I do like the 12 buttons that the X1 has. It also has a self-destruct mechanism. So if anyone tries to tamper with the physical wallet, like they try to break it open and access whatever they want to access, the wallet automatically erases all the data on it. So that if they were able to hack it, there wouldn't be anything to hack. And again, it is desktop and mobile compatible. And then we have the Keystone 3 Pro. One of my favorite wallets because of all the security features it offers, but it's not a wallet that I'd recommend to beginners just because of some of the features that it has. But they do have a really good sale, especially for everything they offer. $30 off, making it $119. It's 100% open source. It uses 3 EAL6 Plus secure element chips. Now, I know that sounds cool and fancy. It doesn't necessarily make it more secure. The 3 Pro just has more features, so they have to use more secure element chips. And I'm assuming that's because these chips don't have a lot of memory. So one of the chips stores your seed phrase and your keys. The second chip stores the fingerprint data because it does have a biometric fingerprint scanner that you can use to approve transactions. And the third one, I honestly don't know what the third one is for. It might be for additional seed phrases because the Keystone 3 Pro allows you to store and manage 3 separate seed phrases on one device. So you can literally manage 3 different wallets on the one wallet, on the one Keystone device. It has PIN and passphrase protection. It does have a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. It's not the best battery. I think a lot of these wallets that have these big touch screens that are super bright, they just don't have the best battery because they just don't put a large enough battery in them. It's not like an iPhone. It's not even anywhere near that quality. but it is rechargeable, and you can always use it plugged in if you want to. So the Keystone 3 Pro, it also doesn't have its own wallet app. Like Ledger has Ledger Live, Trezor has Trezor Suite, Tangem has a Tangem app. Keystone does not have an app. On their old wallet, they did, not anymore. So to use a Keystone 3 Pro wallet, because it is an air-gapped wallet, you actually use third-party apps. So you could use it with MetaMask, you could use it with Trust Wallet. And a lot of people are always like, well, is that even secure then? Yes, it's still secure. It's not any different than Ledger Live or Trezor Suite because the keys always remain secured on the physical device. The apps are just like middlemen that you use to manage your wallet. But the security comes from the physical device, not the application. And yeah, that one, again, because it's air gapped, so you have to scan QR codes and do different things to approve transactions. And because it doesn't have a native app, it's not a wallet that I'd recommend to complete beginners. If you have some experience with other cold wallets, maybe like a Ledger or Trezor wallet, and you're looking to upgrade to something with more security features, then I think it is worth trying out the Keystone 3 Pro. I'll leave that up to you to decide. And lastly is the NGRAVE Zero. So I don't have a review out on this wallet. I actually just bought this wallet. It's the most expensive wallet that I've ever bought. And I bought it with my own money. They didn't send it to me. I bought it. I've been testing it. I just haven't made a review yet, but there is one coming, so stay tuned. A lot of people think this is the best cold wallet on the market, mainly because of its price tag, because it's $400. But just because it's $400, just because something is expensive, it doesn't mean it's the best. I'm not saying it's not good, but it is a good wallet. It's 100% air gapped. It uses an EAL5 plus secure element chip. That's to store your private key. A lot of people always reference the EAL7 certification in this wallet. It's the only cold wallet with an EAL7 certification. The EAL7 certification is not the secure element chip. As you can see, it's an EAL5. EAL7 is an operating system. NGRAVE has created their own operating system from scratch, and it's not like a mobile app or a desktop app like Ledger Live. They do have that, but their actual app is native to the wallet. So, you can manage things within the wallet as well. And of course, it has all the features that most cold wallets have: PIN protection, passphrase protection, and it has a biometric fingerprint scanner along with the camera because it is an air-gapped wallet. So those are all the deals. Again, if there's a brand of wallet that I missed that I didn't mention, then it's probably intentional because either I just don't recommend it or maybe I couldn't find a deal yet. A lot of these companies will just send me their deals when they have them. Otherwise, I have to go searching for them, which I had to do with a couple of these. But I'm going to go through the comments here and see if there's any questions. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention with the Trezor wallets. I'm going to go back to these slides. So Trezor also has a sale on the Model 1 and the Model T. Those are their old wallets. It's 30 and 40% off. I'm not sure which one is which. They're still solid wallets. If you're looking for just a super affordable wallet, the Model 1 and the Model T are still good. The thing that they lack is the secure element chip, which in my opinion is pretty important when it comes to like physical security. There was someone who was able to hack a Trezor model. It was either the Model T or the Model 1. And this was years ago. I think they fixed the vulnerability. But I think one of the reasons that it was able to be physically hacked, so they had physical access to the device, and they use all this crazy software or a hardware to hack it. But one of the reasons they were able to do that is because it didn't have a secure element chip. So if you are looking for a Trezor wallet, I think you should just go with the Trezor Say 3 because it has the secure element chip now, and it's only $55. I don't know. It's a no-brainer to me. Let's see. Selling online, crypto and cold wallet. What name beginners? Rosanna said that you're new to crypto. You need a cold wallet. What would you recommend for beginners? Again, I always recommend Tangem to beginners as long as you don't mind using your phone with your cold wallet. Let me go to the Tangem slide. It is the most user-friendly cold wallet on the market. I'm sure a lot of people on this live stream would agree with me. It takes like a few minutes to set up, even if you've never set up a wallet before. And it's an affordable wallet. It's like $55. You get 2 cards. And I have a ton of tutorials on the channel and reviews if you want to check them out. You can also always just drop a comment, and I reply to like 90% of my comments if you need help with anything. Go Purin, do they charge something to keep the coins on the wallet? No cold wallets charge you like a fee to keep crypto on the wallet, or no cold wallets even charge fees to use their wallet. It's a one-time purchase, but there are a lot of different fees. There's blockchain fees. So anytime you transact on the blockchain, so when you sell crypto, swap crypto, transfer it, you are paying whatever fee, the fee on whatever blockchain you're using. And then if cold wallets use some kind of third party like exchange so that you can do swaps or staking directly in your wallet, those will likely have their own fees as well. But there's no like running fee to keep crypto on a cold wallet. It's a one-time purchase and then you're good to go. Crypto Jake got a Safepal wallet based on my advice. Tangem's okay, but doesn't work with my tablet or my desktop, only my cell phone. Yeah, that's a good point. Tangem does not work on like iPod or iPads or any kind of desktop device, no tablets. It has to be an NFC capable iOS or Android mobile device. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Lots of people on here saying they bought a Tangem wallet. Super cool. Let's see. Go Purin again. Do you have something to compare the fees for transfer in all these brands? Again, when you transfer crypto like from a cold wallet, the fee isn't determined by what cold wallet you're using. It's determined by what blockchain the crypto that you're transferring is on and how congested the network is. For example, if you're sending crypto on the Solana network, those fees are going to be about 5 cents because it's a super efficient network. Versus Ethereum, right now, if you transfer crypto on Ethereum, you're probably paying like $5. I don't know, I haven't checked. But in 2021, 2022, when NFTs were like going crazy and everyone was using the network, I would literally pay $200 to $300 just to confirm a transaction. But again, those fees are determined by the blockchain network that your crypto is on. It's not determined by the wallet. So regardless of which wallet you use, the transfer fees are always going to be the same. One Green Mitzi, Safepal calculator is great for stealth. It really is. It looks like old school calculator. I don't know if anyone even uses calculators anymore. Everyone's probably just using their phone. But back in my day, we used actual calculators. They were separate devices. And the Safepal X1 looks exactly like a calculator. Okay. Ledger X, let's see. Crypto Jake 101. Ledger X works on everything and is wireless and offers a bunch of staking. Yep, it works on desktop, mobile, and you can stake crypto directly using the Ledger wallets. That's another thing I forgot to mention. You can also use Tangem offers staking now. I believe Trezor has native staking in their app. So if you're currently staking on like a crypto exchange or maybe even in a hot wallet, definitely check out some of these wallets because they do offer native staking and they might support staking some of the coins that you're currently staking in a less secure environment. Okay. And I think we got the mail. And it's going to be 15%. The Tangem discount could be 15%. Again, I don't know for sure. I think last year it was 20%. I could be wrong. And you do wish they make the ring completely without a logo. I think it's possible. For the first batch of rings, they kept it pretty simple. So maybe in future batches, if there's enough demand, Tangem might create a ring without a logo on it. That said, they can't sell a product without any logo on it. That's why if you buy the stealth cards, there's still one card that has a Tangem logo on it. And I think they said this was for legal reasons. So if they do offer a stealth ring, you'll get the one ring. It won't have any branding on it. And then you'll get 2 backup cards. And I'm guessing at least one of those cards would still have the Tangem branding on it. Just something I learned. I thought it was pretty interesting. Jerry, will the ring work with existing wallets? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you already have a Tangem wallet and you're wondering if it will work with your existing Tangem wallet, yes and no. If you're using your current Tangem wallet as a seedless wallet, then you'll just have to create a completely separate wallet with the ring and then transfer your crypto to the ring if you want to use the ring as your main wallet. If your current Tangem wallet is set up with a seed phrase, then you can buy the Tangem Ring or even another set of Tangem cards, whatever you want to do. And then you can add a new wallet in the app and then import the seed phrase from your current Tangem wallet into your new set of cards and rings. And you'll basically have multiple Tangem wallets with the same seed phrase. So it'll all be the same wallet, same seed phrase, but it will be different wallets in the app. It's kind of confusing. It's ultimately the same wallet. So if you have a seed phrase right now with your Tangem wallet, yes, you can use it in the Tangem Ring. Or if you're using like a Ledger or Trezor wallet and you want to use the ring instead, then you could take the seed phrase from your Ledger wallet and import it into Tangem. Some things to consider when you do that though, Tangem doesn't support multiple addresses yet. So most wallets, you can create like multiple Ethereum addresses. Tangem doesn't offer that. You get one Ethereum address, you get one Solana address. So if you're using multiple addresses in your current cold wallet, then it probably won't work too well in Tangem. So something to keep in mind. Chakra Patriot. I just bought my Tangem yesterday. Maybe they honor the additional discount if it goes down more. I can tell you right now, they're not going to do that. That would just be a huge pain in the butt. Hopefully you already took advantage of the 10% off. If you're thinking about getting another Tangem wallet, or you know someone, you have friends or family who want a Tangem wallet, then definitely maybe take advantage of the Black Friday deal. But I don't think they're going to honor, like if you bought one today or yesterday, they're not going to honor the Black Friday deal. That's not how it works. What's your favorite steel wallet? I'm assuming, Patrick, you're talking about the metal seed phrase plate. I thought I had one here, but I don't. So you can buy metal seed phrase plates. So instead of writing down your 12 or 24 word seed phrase, you can put it into a piece of metal. Some of them come with pre-cut metal letters that you can just place in there and then screw on like a cover over it that holds all the letter in place. Or you can, there's some that you can like scratch into it, or using like a tool, like a screwdriver or something. The best steel wallet that I've used is from Keystone. So if you actually go to Keystone's website, which you can find in the description or just scanning this QR code on screen, they have their steel wallets, their steel plates. Those things are like bricks. They're made out of solid stainless steel, and they offer a 12-word and a 24-word seed phrase version. They come with pre-cut metal letters, gives you everything you need to secure your seed phrase. So if you are looking for a steel wallet, highly recommend checking out the Keystone one. And all of Keystone's products I didn't mention are 20% off on the website. So if you are looking for a steel wallet to keep your seed phrase so you don't have to keep it on a piece of paper, definitely check out the Keystone steel plate. Black Seed ink metal plates and titanium capsule for Ledger Nano S is the best out there in my opinion, but they're expensive. I think I have one of those capsules as well. They are good. They are expensive. They're kind of, the way that they have it set up, it's a little weird to me, just because they're like little tabs that you have to move around. I'm not a huge fan of how it works. Like, it's kind of a pain to see all the letters. That's why I like the Keystone one. It's all spelled out right in front of you. and it's a lot more affordable, but it's definitely another good option. Okay, more questions about Tangem always. Hi, about Tangem Wallet. After watching your setup of it, I set up without a seed phrase, transfer all my crypto over. Is that bad? I got 2 backup cards. This is really just a personal preference. Tangem will tell you that using the Tangem Wallet without a seed phrase is the best option, because a majority of people lose their crypto to seed phrase scams, whether they're entering it on a phishing website. That's usually the only way, is they're somehow exposing their seed phrase and scammers are taking it. So if you don't mind not having a seed phrase, that's okay. Just understand that what comes with that. If you don't have a seed phrase and you lose all of your Tangem cards, then you literally lose all your crypto because you don't have a key to recover it. So that's why personally for me, and I do tell people, I like to set up my Tangem wallet using a seed phrase. That way, if I lose all my cards or they all get damaged for some reason, I can fall back on my seed phrase. And then you can take that seed phrase and import it into literally any brand hardware wallet. It doesn't have to be Tangem, and you can recover your crypto. So a lot of people set up their Tangem wallet without a seed phrase, and then they later decide, shoot, I really want the seed phrase option. If that's you, what you can do, you can either buy another Tangem wallet and then set it up with the seed phrase and transfer your crypto to it. Or if you want to save money, you can just transfer your crypto off of your current Tangem wallet. You can transfer it like back to an exchange or a hot wallet just for a second. And then you go into the settings, tap device settings, and then tap the factory reset. And this will reset all the cards. You have to scan each card individually. This will reset each card to factory settings. And then you can set it up again using the seed phrase option. And then you can transfer all your crypto back to your new seed phrase Tangem wallet. So that's an option. If you are considering switching to the seed phrase version, you can do that. That way you don't have to buy another Tangem wallet. What about the Ledger Nano X? We did cover the Ledger Nano X, and this is recorded, so you'll be able to go rewatch this video so that you can see all the deals. Also, again, in the description, for anyone who's just joining, I have all the deals in the description and reviews of most of these wallets if you want to see my hands-on review of each wallet. Or you can just scan the QR code. But the Ledger Nano X deal is 40% off select colors, making it about $89 if you want to take advantage of that. Let's see. Miss McBell, any opinions about NGRAVE Wallet with metal plates? I've got one. Haven't used it yet, though, but have my codes on the plates. I mean, I think the NGRAVE Wallet, it's a super solid wallet, especially if you already have it. Yeah, you should definitely use it. If you're considering getting NGRAVE and you only want it because you think it's the best, maybe because it has a premium price tag, I would definitely encourage you to look at some of the more affordable options like the Trezor Say 3 or maybe even the Ledger Flex. You're saving a couple $100 and you still get, it's still a secure device. Like the Keystone 3 Pro and the NGRAVE Zero, they have a ton of security features, but not everyone wants to use those security features. So even with the basics, a secure element chip, pin protection, and maybe even like the passphrase protection, if you want to use that, that's already a really secure wallet. And most cold wallets on the market today have all those features. So, but if you already have the NGRAVE, definitely you should try using it. It's a pretty sweet wallet. How about memorizing the key phrase? If you can remember your seed phrase, props to you. I almost have one seed phrase remembered. I haven't tried. I've just used it so much. I almost have it remembered. The only downside that I can think of with remembering a seed phrase is, what if something happens, like you slip and fall and you hit your head and you get a concussion and you can't remember your seed phrase? That would be terrible if you didn't have it written down anywhere else. So personally, I like to have my seed phrase stored in a metal seed phrase plate, or at the very least multiple sheets of paper, and distributed in a bunch of secure locations, different locations. But if you can memorize your seed phrase, I think that's also really cool. Good for you. Yeah, if you memorize your seed phrase, you need to wear tinfoil on your head so no one can hack your brain. I don't think we're too far off from that, especially with Elon's Neuralink or whatever that is. That might be a security risk. Okay, how much is Tangem Ring going to be on Thursday? So I don't know the official Black Friday sale for Tangem. Some people are saying it's 15%. I think at the very most it's going to be 20% off. So I think the Tangem Ring is, I think it's 150 or 180. So you're saving, I don't know, probably $20 to $30 on the ring. Again, if you use the code Cyberskrilla, that'll get you the Black Friday sale, or whatever current sales they have on. Cyberskrilla will get you their current sale. Let's see. Dylan, tried to swap my Doge and XLM to USDC and USDT, and it wouldn't work. What am I doing wrong? It could be a lot of things. I don't know where you're trying to do this. If you're trying to do it on like the Tangem wallet, then, and if it doesn't have the swap option, I would need to know more. If the swap button is grayed out, it might be because you don't have the network's native coin to pay for the swap fee. Or maybe they just don't offer that swapping pair, like Doge to USDC, for example. I would definitely need to know more info, though. Crypto Jake, thanks for all the good videos. Have a good night. Definitely thanks for joining. Hope to do more live streams, and hopefully I'll see you on some more live streams. Milkman, what's your opinion on Anchor? I don't have an opinion on Anchor because I don't really know anything about Anchor. So I'm sorry. I don't have any knowledge of that. Ledger does not offer that Bitcoin check for flex orders in Europe. Please take note. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll definitely have to check with the team to see if this is just a mistake on their end, or if the Bitcoin voucher is only for the US maybe. I will check and I'll get back to you. I'll leave a pinned comment on this video, let you know what I find out. Robert Ferguson, I want the ring. The ring is awesome. Again, I'm wearing it right now. The funny thing is I've been wearing this ring for like 6 months because I had the prototype ring. And because I usually wear a wedding ring anyways. No one has ever said anything about the ring. Like, no one's ever asked me about it or said, oh, that looks really cool. I have a friend with a normal ring that's not a cold wallet, and it looks exactly like this ring. It's a little darker, but I think it's hilarious because no one has any idea that this is a cold wallet. So if you want the ring, you should definitely take advantage of Tangem's Black Friday sale on Thursday. It's going to be the cheapest time to buy it. It's 20% off on Amazon for Tangem. I did hear that. I don't recommend buying any cold wallet on Amazon. If there was one wallet I was going to buy on Amazon, it would be Tangem. But even then, I just don't trust it. When you buy it on Amazon, your wallet's passing through more hands. And at the end of the day, when it comes to crypto, I really just don't trust people. So the less hands that my wallet passes through, the better, in my opinion. But definitely for like any other wallet, Ledger, there's actually back in the day, Ledger sent out, well, it wasn't Ledger, but a scammer sent out fake Ledger wallets, and a lot of people got hacked. So I would not recommend ordering any cold wallet from any third-party website, not Amazon, definitely not eBay. I've even seen some on like Facebook Marketplace. You got to be crazy to order a wallet from any of those places. Joseph Peng, should I get a Flex even though I'm perfectly happy with my Nano S Plus? I don't think so. If you enjoy using your Nano, there's no reason to get the Ledger Flex. The Ledger Flex, they're all the same level of security. The Ledger Nano S Plus, Ledger Nano X, Ledger Flex, and Ledger Stacks, which I have to touch on. I forgot to touch on the Stacks. They all offer the same security. So if you're happy with your current Ledger wallet, you don't have to upgrade. There's no reason to, unless you really just like the design. The Ledger Stacks, there's no Black Friday sale on the Ledger Stacks. This is mainly because Ledger just got production going for the Stacks. So before they plan a Black Friday deal, for a long time, there's been a production issue with the screens on the Stacks because the Stacks uses a curved e-ink plastic touchscreen. It's the first of its kind ever used on any tech product. And because of that, it's really hard to manufacture. So they just got their manufacturing squared away, but it was too late to add it to the Black Friday deal. So next year, if you really want the Ledger Stacks, I'd be on the lookout for the deal. But if you wanted the Ledger Stacks, but you're upset that they don't have the Black Friday deal, then I would just go with the Ledger Flex. The Ledger Stacks is only slightly bigger and has a curved screen, but other than that, the Flex and the Stacks are like exactly the same. They have all the same features. So Ledger Flex, if you want the Ledger Stacks, but you want a Black Friday deal, go with the Ledger Flex. Flat smack. I would never buy a wallet from Amazon, buy from the source. Exactly what I was saying. Always best to buy directly from the manufacturer. What do you think of using stainless steel washers with seed phrases punched in using bolt? Yeah, I mean, if you want to like jerry rig your own seed phrase plate, as long as it holds your seed phrase, you can do that. It'll save you money. As long as it works, then it works. I don't see anything wrong with that. Dylan, it has a swap option. Again, I don't know if this, I'm assuming you're talking about Tangem. If it has a swap option, I would check, do you have the network's native currency to pay for the transaction? Is it saying that you don't have enough crypto? Usually that would be the case. Maybe leave a comment on this video or something with more details and we could figure it out there. What wallet provides the best option for staking? Honestly, I don't stake a lot of crypto. So I don't know the best or like the one that has the most staking options. I would say Ledger has a fair amount of staking options. Tangem, they just got the staking feature and they're planning to add a lot more different coins. I think they have 4 or 5 right now. And Tangem is really good at listening to community feedback and adding these features that we want. So I would say Tangem is a good option. Ledger is a good option. Other than that, I'm not too sure what would be the best option. In Tangem, some swaps only work with one specific card. The other ones don't work. I'm not sure about that. I've never experienced that myself. It shouldn't work that way. You should be able to swap using any one of your cards. That's why it's just a backup card. It's literally the same card. It's the same key on the card, just different physical card. Pino 13, any plans for a stealth card with Tangem Ring? I'm not sure. If you guys let Tangem know, maybe if you're on X or formerly Twitter or just on YouTube, or if you even want to email them, support@tangem.com. If you want to see something from Tangem, like make it, be loud about it and let them know, because again, they're really good at listening to community feedback. So if that's something you want to see, let them know. I'll pass it on. I'll definitely let Tangem know we want a stealth, like some kind of stealth combination with the Tangem Ring and the cards, because I already have the stealth cards. They just need that stealth ring now. Will ET, love this channel. Just recently found a good job with all you put out. Thank you so much. Super happy that I'm fortunate enough to have this channel and help a lot of people, especially right now. Crypto is really taking off. I'm seeing a lot of new people come into crypto. I have people calling my phone every day, family members I haven't talked to ever on the phone. I'm not even kidding. Are calling me. It's fine. I'm happy to help. So just thank you everyone for being here and supporting the channel. Christopher White, do you think starting with a Tangem card is the best way? If it depends on your experience. If you've never used a cold wallet before, I would say yes. But even like something like Ledger, the Ledger Flex is also a good option. It walks you through the entire setup process step by step. But in terms of like convenience, durability, and like the user interface, I just think Tangem's the best. I just think they're the easiest wallet to use. So if you're coming from a crypto exchange and you're looking to secure your crypto on a cold wallet, I do recommend Tangem. If you don't want to use Tangem because it doesn't have a screen or because it's mobile only, then I'd probably go with Ledger because it is desktop compatible and the screen walks you through the entire setup process. Mark Campbell, thanks for all you do. Huge help. Again, thank you for being here. Happy to help out. Go up here in, looks like the Samsung Ring. Again, the Tangem Ring, it looks like any other ring. Like I said, I've been wearing this for months. No one has ever questioned me about it. Looks like any other ring on the market. So if you were worried about like someone would know you have a crypto wallet on your finger, no one's going to know unless you tell them. Let's see. Miss McBell bought the Ledger Flex, no check came with it. You're talking about the voucher, said only offered in certain places. I didn't know that, so that's good to know. I definitely know it's offered in the US, but I'll have to look into what other places. The Bitcoin voucher is not applicable with the Ledger offer. That said, you should be able to still take advantage of the discounted deals for Ledger, no matter where you are. So the 40% off the Nano X and the Nano S Plus. Ledger has genuine check now, so it technically should be safe from buying from Ledger Amazon store. Yeah, most cold wallets do have a genuine check, and it's just part of the setup process. That said, it would suck to buy a wallet, get to the genuine check, and then it fails, because then you're probably out however much money it costs you to get that wallet, or you'll have to send it back, and then you'll be out of a wallet that much longer. So in my opinion, a couple things. Not only is it more secure to buy directly from the manufacturer, it's usually quicker depending on the warehouse. I guess Amazon's pretty quick, but you're almost always going to get the best deal directly from the manufacturer. When Black Friday is not running, Amazon's not going to have the same deals that you're going to get on the manufacturer's website. So that's why I like buying it from the manufacturer. You do whatever you want. I don't recommend buying hardware wallets from third-party websites. Deplorable nerf herder. Do you recommend using seed phrase option when setting up Tangem? I did already go over this. If you want another option to recover your crypto other than the 3 or 2 cards that come with Tangem, then yes. Because again, if you set up Tangem as a seedless with a seedless option and you lose all your cards or they get damaged, you literally lose access to all your crypto. So at least if you set it up with a seed phrase, you can create as many copies of your seed phrase as you want, store them in different secure locations. And then even if you lose all your cards, you'll always be able to recover your crypto. It's really personal preference. Some people love that Tangem offers a seedless option. It's just not something that I personally like. So Den's site web design, what is better, Trezor or Tangem? It's really hard to say. There's no like better or best cold wallet. I always say there's only best for you. So there's just too many things to consider. Coin support, like does Trezor support the coins that you want to hold? Does Tangem support the coins you want to hold? Would you rather use your cold wallet with your desktop device or your mobile device? Once you start answering those questions, you can start to filter out what wallets you don't want. So if you want to use your cold wallet with your desktop device, then you wouldn't want Tangem because it's a mobile only wallet. Or vice versa, if you want to use your wallet only with your phone because you think phones are more secure, then you probably want to go with Tangem. If you're just getting started, Tangem, again, super user-friendly. Trezor is also fairly user-friendly. Ultimately, I think Tangem has better coin support. And Tangem, again, listens to their community more than any company, in my opinion. So if there's like new features or stuff you want, I think Tangem is the best. Like they're innovating and they're adding just so much stuff. I swear every day they're releasing something new. So compatibility wise, is Tangem still your recommended wallet? If you're talking about compatibility with cryptocurrencies, Tangem's pretty good. They have over 70 blockchain networks now they support, which is a ton, and thousands of cryptocurrencies. 70 blockchain, like I think it was just like a month or 2 ago, they supported only 60 blockchains. And then a couple months before that, it was 50. So that's what I'm saying. Tangem, they're really good at adding things that people want. So compatibility wise, yes, Tangem's really good. Now, if you're talking about device compatibility, again, Tangem will only work with iOS or Android mobile devices. So it's not very compatible in that sense. But in terms of cryptocurrency compatibility, yes, I would recommend Tangem. a little bit. Trezor is better. Again, that's just a personal preference. There's no such thing as better, in my opinion. It just depends on what you're looking for. One thing I will say about Tangem is they've sold over 2 million wallets, 2 million since 2017. Not a single one has been hacked. Like I mentioned earlier, Trezor, one of their old models was hacked. It was a physical hack. So it's just something, I just look at the facts. Tangem's never been hacked. And that's something I think is interesting. Like cold wallets, any technology, the missile defense system, it's only secure until it's not secure. So you could say Trezor is secure. You could say Tangem is secure, Ledger. You could say all these wallets are secure, and they are until they're not, right? So I don't know. You just have to look at what's the reality of it right now. Right now, Tangem's never been hacked. Trezor is still a great wallet. Their current devices are super solid. I'd recommend them. But when it comes to like what's better, it just comes down to what your needs are. And if Trezor wants or Tangem, can they block or freeze your account? Nope. All cold wallets, they're self-custodial wallets, which means you are in full control of your keys. The keys are what give you access to your crypto, which is stored on the blockchain. That's one of the reasons why cold wallets are awesome. So no one's going to be freezing your account or freezing your funds. If you have a cold wallet, you are in full control of your crypto. The only downside to that, to self-custody, is if you lose your seed phrase, your crypto's gone. Whereas like if you keep it on an exchange, you can hit that forgot password button and recover your account. There's no forgot password button with cold wallets. That said, I never recommend keeping crypto on an exchange for like any amount of time. But yeah, no one can freeze your account. So I'm a noob. Can I store more than one crypto in Tangem Wallet? Like, can I put XRP and ETH? Yeah, so yeah, Tangem and all these other wallets on this list support thousands of different cryptocurrencies across dozens of blockchain networks. So you can have XRP, ETH, Bitcoin, Solana, all your meme coins. You can have all that and manage it all in one wallet. And there's no limit to how much crypto you can store in a wallet. Like if you had $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin, first off, good for you. Second, you can store it on a cold wallet. There's no limit. So class coder, Trezor Slip 39, Shamir 25 word backup is a good way, but not compatible with BIP 39. That's a good point. I didn't mention the Slip 39 or Shamir backup. And Shamir backup is it allows you to basically split your seed phrase into multiple shares for extra security, and along with some other things. I would say it's an advanced security feature. So again, if you're new to cold wallets, it's not a feature that I recommend because it can become a liability if you don't know what you're doing and you end up losing part of your phrase, then you lose access to your crypto. But to your point, class coder, if you do use the Slip 39 Shamir backup in your Trezor wallet, there's not a lot of wallets that support that recovery option. So that is worth pointing out. Some hot wallets do. So you would be able to recover it. The only other cold wallet that I know that supports Slip 39 right now is the Keystone 3 Pro. So worst case, if like Trezor for some reason went out of business and then your wallet explodes after they go out of business, that'd be very unfortunate. But there are options to recover your crypto even if you use Shamir 30 or the Slip 39. We already went over that. What is the best wallet to use and store away for over 5 years? Well, there's some things to consider. If you plan on like, let's say you buy some crypto, you put it on your cold wallet, and then you store it away, and you don't plan to ever touch it again for literally the next 5 years, you are going to miss out on some things. Like you should at least open up your wallet maybe once every 3 months to do firmware updates, recharge the battery. So that said, maybe you want a wallet that doesn't have a battery, something like Trezor. There's no battery, so you can just pull it out, plug it in, and use it. You don't have to worry about the battery failing. Or something like Tangem, again, no battery. And the cool thing about Tangem is you never have to do a firmware update. They're non-upgradable. It's non-upgradable firmware. This is done on purpose. That's how they've made their wallet. The only thing you have to update with Tangem is the Tangem app on your phone. And because Tangem is super durable, it would store away perfectly fine for 5 years. I'd say really any wallet would. But if I was actually considering doing that, I'd probably choose a wallet without a battery, just because otherwise you're going to have to keep pulling it out and charging it, because recharging batteries, charging them up and then letting them drain is good for battery health. If you just charge it and then leave it dead for a long time, that's not good for the battery health. NW, I bought my Ledger off Amazon 3 years ago, not knowing better. I received it, plugged it onto Ledger Live, verified it was legit, updated, and I'm still using it today. Lucky, I guess. Yeah. I mean, not every wallet you buy on Amazon is going to be a compromised wallet. Maybe only 1% or 5% of them. For me, it's a risk thing. Like, I'm not willing to risk it, even if there is the authenticity check. I just don't want to have to go through the process of like receiving a compromised wallet or even risking that. So I'm glad that you got a legit wallet. Super cool. Do you think Google Pay and Apple Pay going to add crypto to their wallet? Probably. I'm surprised they haven't already. I mean, like PayPal has crypto, so I would say yes. Binance withdrawal. Jay Sampson. So Binance withdraw USD has been unavailable. Have you heard anything about that? I haven't heard anything about that. Maybe a quick Google search would bring up some info. This could be specific to your account as well. If your account is under review, especially if this is your first time using it or you just bought it, it might be on hold. This is another reason why I don't like to keep my crypto on exchanges, because then things like this happen. They can freeze your funds. You're not able to withdraw it. That doesn't happen on a cold wallet. That said, I'm not sure what's going on with Binance USD. I guess that's not even crypto, that's fiat. I'm not sure. I'm sure you've tried to reach out to their customer support. I'd keep trying to reach out and get some help there, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything on that. Christopher White buying a Tangem Ring on Thursday. Again, it's going to be the best day to buy any of these wallets. Well, I mean, most of them already have their deals going, so today is the best day. But for Tangem specifically, Thursday is going to be the best day. They'll have their best deal. Dylan and Tangem app is saying I don't have enough funds to cover the transaction fee, so I need to buy some Ethereum. Yeah, so I'm not sure what network your Doge is on, for example. If it's on the Ethereum network, then you need ETH in your wallet to pay for that transaction fee, because that's the difference between a coin and a token. A coin is the blockchain's native currency. That's what you need in order to pay for all the transaction fees. And then there's tokens that live on top of the networks, like Dogecoin, but you still need the chain's native currency to pay for those fees. So yeah, you just need to get some ETH or whatever chain you're using into your wallet so that you can do that swap. Or if you don't want to do that, you can send it back to an exchange and sell it or swap it there. Just don't keep it in the exchange. Pino13, any opinions on the DCENT wallet? They have a sale going. Yes, I didn't include DCENT wallet in this Black Friday sale because it's not a wallet I'd ever recommend. Really for one reason. They're 100% closed source, which means all their code, no one knows if any of their claims are true. We don't know if the seed phrase that is generated on these devices is truly random. We don't know if they have access to it. I would like to think they don't, because they're, a pretty large hardware wallet company that a lot of people do use. But it's not a wallet that I'm going to recommend unless they decide to open source at least some of their some part of their code, at least the part that tells us how the key generation works. So that's my opinion on DCENT. Do with that what you will. Joy, what's the right website to buy Tangem Wallet? Just scan this QR code on the screen with your phone, or if you're on your computer, go down to the description of this video and just tap the link. It'll take you directly to their website. You definitely want to make sure you're going to the right website. Joy, Trezor is not showing the balance. How can I sort it out? Firmware update not done. Not sure what you mean by that. If your wallet needs a firmware update, I would definitely update its firmware. and your balance should be showing in Trezor Suite. Obviously, it's not going to show on the physical Trezor device, but it should be showing in Trezor Suite. If it's not showing in Trezor Suite, you might have the feature toggled on where it hides your portfolio. It's like a little eyeball in the top, I think, left-hand corner of Trezor Suite. If you tap that button, it should show your balance. Miss McBell, been in this space for 5 years by now. Same here. Been sharing info about crypto investment to people, but you've done it brilliantly on your previous video, and I've shared it all over. Yeah, thank you. So if you go to my channel, the most recent video that I published is like a crypto course or like a masterclass. So if you're just getting into crypto, like whether you just have crypto on a crypto exchange or in a hot wallet, it really breaks down everything, like how crypto works, where your crypto is actually stored, how wallets work, a bunch of things. If you're looking for something like that, you should definitely check it out. Thank you for sharing that video, Miss McBell. On Tangem blog, they said 15% Black Friday sale. Cool. I mean, yeah, 15% is better than 10%, right? So definitely take advantage of that. You can get 10% off Tangem every day using my code Cyberskrilla. If you want that additional 5%, I would take advantage of it right now if it's available right now. But to be fair, I just tried it before starting this live stream. It was still giving me the 10% option. So they told me it was going live Thursday. David Simon, had Ledger since 2017, bought a Tangem about a year ago. Now have 5 sets of Tangem. Same here. I've had Ledger since 2021. And since then, I think I own 7 sets of Tangem cards, including the Ring now. Don't ask me why. I like the different colors and stuff they come out with. And I'm just kind of a tech nerd. So like when people come out with new products, I love buying them and testing them. But yeah, it's dangerous because Tangem is somewhat affordable, and it's easy to just kind of like keep buying their new designs when they come out. Heard of any cold card deals? So I looked on Cold Card's website, I think yesterday. I didn't see any Black Friday deals. I bet they're having one. I'll also create a community post with more Black Friday deals as they come out. So if you're subscribed to the channel and you go to my community tab, I have a bunch of different posts. I'll make sure to keep posting more deals there as I find them. As long as I actually recommend the wallet, I think Cold Card is a good wallet. But if it's not a wallet that I wouldn't use, then I'm not going to show you the Black Friday deal because I wouldn't recommend you buy that wallet. Like, so DCENT, I'm not going to share that Black Friday deal because, well, I wouldn't use that wallet myself. Just watch a video. They said Tangem's not a true cold wallet. Is that true? I'm not sure who they is. There's a lot of controversy around how Tangem works because it's one of the only wallets that doesn't have a physical screen on the device. It is a cold wallet though, because it stores the keys to your wallet offline on the secure element chip inside this card. So like, even if your phone got hacked and you had your Tangem wallet, they wouldn't be able to access your keys because the keys are not stored on your phone. That would be a hot wallet. If the key is stored in the software on your phone or your desktop computer, then yes, that would be a liability. But because the keys are stored offline on the card, it is a cold wallet. And again, 2 million Tangem wallets sold. Not a single one has ever been hacked. So some wallets with screens can't say the same thing. When recording the seed phrase for a Tangem, do I only record the first 4 letters? Chunky Chin Chin. Awesome name. Well, you're probably asking that because the metal seed phrase plates might only give you enough room to record the first 4 letters. You really only need the first 4 letters because all seed phrases are derived from a predefined list of 2,000 words. So you should be able to know what that word is just from the first 4 letters. But if you're just writing it down on a piece of paper, write down the entire seed phrase. So write down the entire word. You may as well. But if you're using like some of those metal seed phrase plates, they might not have enough room to put the entire word in there. So yeah, you would just put the first 4 and you should be able to easily tell what the first 4 words are. So What's the purpose of using the ring if you already have the 3 cards? The ring is just another version of the card. So like if you buy the ring, you get the ring and you get 2 backup cards, however you want to look at it. So you get the ring, 2 backup cards. The purpose of it is it's just a different design. If you would rather wear your crypto, then the ring's a good option. But it works exactly like the card. So like if you already have 3 Tangem cards and you're wondering if it's worth upgrading to the ring, only if you want a wearable cold wallet. If you're happy with your 3 cards, then no, you don't need to upgrade to the ring. Thoughts on the Ledger Nano X? Going to go back to the Ledger Nano X. Ledger Nano X is a solid wallet. I've been using it since 2021. I had some like battery issues. The battery started, I don't know, I thought it had failed. So then I had to plug it into my computer to use it. But now after using it for a while, it seems like the battery's working again. So in terms of like usability and durability, I'd say it's pretty good. It only has 2 buttons and a small screen. So like if you have bad eyesight, maybe not the best wallet, but in terms of like securing your crypto, the Ledger Nano X is a great wallet. Like I said, I've been using it for 4 years now, almost 5 years, and it's always secured my crypto without any issues. Dylan, thanks for the info. Love the Tangem Wallet. Yeah, for sure. Dylan, check out my most recent video published on my channel. It's like if I started in crypto in 2025, this is what I do or something. That might answer a lot of the questions you might have, because I go over things like what a coin is versus what a token is, how all these wallets work. But yeah, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Having so much trouble with tapping new Tangem cards. Any thoughts? So you just bought your Tangem wallet and you're trying to set it up. A lot of the times what I've seen is, like, I'm assuming your phone has NFC capabilities, right? Otherwise you wouldn't be able to tap it at all. You need to make sure you're holding it in the right spot. So whatever your phone is, you can do a quick Google search and it should tell you where the NFC antenna in your phone is located. And you want to hold it as close to that spot as possible. Also, you want to hold it like long enough. Like when you're setting it up, you don't just go like that. You don't just tap it. You want to tap and hold it until it's done doing what it's doing. Otherwise it won't work and you'll get some kind of error message. James Davis wanted to say thank you to all this crypto. And your videos have been very helpful. Super happy to hear that. A lot of the times I make videos, I'm so worried that, like, I don't know, they won't be valuable enough, which I always try to like make sure my videos are valuable. But I do appreciate it when people tell me that. All feedback is good feedback, but I'm happy to hear that people are learning from my videos, because that's the reason I make them. So thanks, James. Rosanna, do you have a video for beginners about transferring to a cold wallet? For example, I have Robinhood and will be purchasing a Tangem cold wallet. No idea how this works if I've been using. Yeah, I do. So I have a video specifically for Tangem. If you just type into YouTube how to transfer crypto using Tangem Wallet, my video will pop up and that'll show you how to do it. I don't use Robinhood in the example, but it doesn't matter where your crypto's at now. It should be the same process. I also recommend checking out the most recent video published on my channel. I walk through like how to send crypto, swapping, buying, a bunch of stuff that's really going to help you understand how all this works. Because when it comes to transferring crypto, a lot of people are overwhelmed with it if they've never done it. But it's the only thing you need to transfer crypto is you need to get the receiving address from whatever wallet you're sending your crypto to. And then where your crypto currently is, you paste that receiving address into the send spot and then you hit send. And it's pretty much that easy. Of course, there's other things like you want to make sure you're sending on the right network, which again, I go over in my most recent video published on my channel. But yeah, just search for how to transfer crypto using Tangem Wallet, and that should give you a good guide on how to send crypto from an exchange to your Tangem Wallet. If I buy the ring in a separate set of stealth cards, is it possible to have them all in the same wallet? Like if I set up with the ring, then import it. Yep, you can do that exactly. So if you buy, let's say you buy the Tangem Ring, so you get the ring and 2 cards, and then you buy like another set of Tangem cards, you can use the seed phrase on all the wallets. you can only have 3 cards per Tangem wallet in the app. But if you have a seed phrase, you can literally create as many copies of that wallet as you want. So like if you already have a wallet set up in the Tangem app, you go to the settings, the 3 little dots, you tap add new wallet, and then you'll just import your seed phrase. And there'll be like different wallets in the app. You can slide back and forth, but it'll be the same wallet with the same seed phrase. So yeah, you can definitely do that. What's the difference between Ledger Live and an exchange? An exchange is it's a custodial wallet. So that means the exchange owns the keys to your crypto. So they control your crypto. They can do things like freeze your funds, lock your account. This has happened to me. Coinbase always used to freeze my funds for like weeks, even months at a time. I also had a friend who had a few $1,000s worth of ETH on his Coinbase account, and they locked his account for almost 1 year. And a lot of people don't believe me when I say this, but you can even go look up on Reddit. A lot of people experience this. They told him there were some security concerns, so they locked his account, and he was on and off with customer support, and they just weren't getting anywhere. It wasn't until he threatened legal action to Coinbase that they escalated his ticket, and then almost that very next day, his account was unlocked. So exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Binance, those are custodial wallets. The exchange ultimately controls your crypto. Ledger Live isn't a wallet. It's an app that you use with your Ledger hardware wallet, the physical device, to manage your crypto. So the app doesn't secure your crypto. It's simply a way to initiate things using your wallet. So like if you want to send, receive, buy, swap crypto, you initiate it in the app, but then you confirm the transaction using the Ledger hardware wallet device. So the difference between like an exchange and a Ledger hardware wallet is custodial. You don't own the keys, versus non-custodial, which means you do own the keys. So ultimately, if you use a cold wallet, you're in full control of your crypto. No one else can freeze your funds or do anything like that. Jay, so order Tangem limited wallets and use your code. Hopefully it's more than their Black Friday deal. Yeah, my code is 10% off. Cyberskrilla. Black Friday deals looks like it's 15% off. So you might have missed out on that extra 5%. Hopefully not too big of a deal, but either way, you're going to love the Tangem wallet. So I think you'll be happy. Just ordered Tangem this morning. It's okay. Hopefully you used the discount code that I provide. If not, then, you know, it's okay. At least if you just ordered a cold wallet and you're missing out on the Black Friday deals, at the very least, you are securing your crypto. That's something to be happy about, right? You're getting your crypto off an exchange or off a hot wallet and into a cold wallet. I think give yourself a pat on the back, because less than 10% of people who are in crypto all around the world, less than 10% own a cold wallet. So if you're someone who gets a cold wallet, you're in the top 10%. And I'd argue you're one of the more secure crypto users. So if you guys are using a cold wallet, then good for you. I don't see the Black Friday offer on Tangem. So a lot of different things going on with Tangem, but I was told that the Tangem Black Friday sale does not start until this Thursday. So if you're waiting for that deal, use the code Cyberskrilla on Thursday and you should get that Black Friday deal. But again, from what I've heard from the team, it's going to be on Thursday. Is it a good idea to split larger amounts of crypto onto multiple wallets? It's never a bad idea to diversify your crypto using different seed phrases. You don't technically even need to own different hardware wallets. Like I don't need to, you don't need to get a Ledger wallet and then another Ledger wallet and then another Ledger wallet just to have 3 different wallets. You can have 3 different seed phrases and access them on one wallet, not at the same time, but you can do that. How much crypto should you put in each wallet? I don't have an answer for that. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. There's some multi-millionaire, probably billionaires, who have their crypto stored on one wallet. I think the Winklevoss twins, who own like a bunch of Bitcoin. I read their book, and it sounds like they keep a majority of their crypto on one seed phrase, but they have that seed phrase split into different portions and spread all around the country. So, it's like a super paranoid version of it. But yeah, you can definitely use different crypto wallets to store different things. Just know that comes with more responsibility. You have to keep track of all your seed phrases. So don't make things overcomplicated. I think that's the worst thing someone can do in crypto, because it's already complicated enough. If you can find that fine balance of like securing your crypto, but keeping it, but simplifying it, I think that's the way to go. I use multiple cold wallets. But again, it just depends on what you want to do. Tangem just needs NFT features plus way more coin support. Currently, you can't even use it because of those missing parts. So first off, yeah, Tangem doesn't have native NFT support, so you can't view NFTs or manage them natively in the wallet. You can connect Tangem to an NFT marketplace like OpenSea, for example, using the Wallet Connect function and manage NFTs that way. So Tangem does store NFTs. But if you need to manage them, then yeah, you have to use a third-party platform, which I don't recommend connecting your dedicated cold wallet to a third-party platform. So I agree, they do need native NFT support. In terms of way more coin support, I guess, I think Tangem, again, has some of the best coin support on the market. And I think they do a really good job of adding as many coins as possible. One of the better companies to do it. But if there's a coin they don't currently support, definitely let them know. And if they get enough requests, they'll probably add it. Why does Tangem not let me buy coins sometimes? Well, it just depends. Like, you can't buy all cryptos on like every crypto that Tangem supports. It doesn't support buying all of them. I've noticed it's mainly like coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, stable coins like USDT, USDC. A lot of those you can buy directly in the app. But if you're trying to buy like some hot new meme coin, maybe even like Pepe, I don't know if Pepe, if you can buy it directly in Tangem. But if you are trying to buy some of these newer tokens in your Tangem wallet, probably not going to be able to do that. You're either going to need to buy the chain's native currency like ETH, then swap to the token, and then put that into your cold wallet. Or just buy it on an exchange if the coin's listed on an exchange and transfer to your Tangem wallet. But yeah, not every coin is available to buy or sell or even swap in Tangem wallet. So that's just something to keep in mind. Ty Greg videos, what do you think of BCVault? So BCVault was a wallet I covered on one of my old best of cold wallets video, I think 2023. And I think it's a secure wallet. Like, I would trust it to hold my crypto, but it doesn't allow you to generate a seed phrase, only private keys. And if I remember correctly, you can either store the private key on the SD card, which you insert into the physical hardware wallet device, or you could print it out, which I would never do. But you could store it on the SD card. But then the private key is reliant on the security and durability of the SD card. And that's why I decided to not include it in this year's like best of wallets, because it doesn't give you that option to generate a seed phrase unless they've changed that. I don't think they have. But I think BCVault's a cool wallet. I don't personally use it anymore though. Bobo Nuts. If Tangem went out of business, what would happen to the wallet? Well, they have an entire article on this if you want to read it. If you could type this exact question into Google, and they have an entire apocalypse scenario article that they wrote about this. But I could tell you, so if Tangem goes out of business, nothing really happens. The app will still continue to exist. If you have the Tangem app on your phone when they go out of business, it's not going to magically disappear. You will also be able to download it from something like GitHub because it is 100% open source. And the app doesn't rely on Tangem's servers to function. So you'll still be able to do basic things like send and receive crypto. So if you wanted to send your crypto out of the wallet because they went out of business, you would still be able to do that using the Tangem app. Or if you have the seed phrase for your Tangem wallet, then it really wouldn't matter, because the seed phrase, you can take that seed phrase that you generated or that you use in your Tangem wallet and import it into any brand wallet. It could be Ledger, Trezor, OneKey, Keystone. It doesn't matter. As long as you have your seed phrase, you can always import it into another brand wallet if something happens to, like, a wallet goes out of business. That's another reason why I like to know my seed phrase. Dylan, Arculus is probably the main competitor to Tangem. It's way dumbed down, doesn't support nearly any cost. Yeah, so I've reviewed Arculus on the channel. It definitely, I would agree, it is a dumbed down version of Tangem. They don't have as many features. I don't like the app as much. They definitely don't have nearly as much coin support. I don't remember if they're open source at all. I don't know. Like I said, the Tangem app is open source. The firmware is not open source with Tangem. When it comes to Arculus, I don't know if anything is open source. I like that the card is metal. Like, I know a lot of people have requested that Tangem make a metal card, but yeah, I would say Arculus is a competitor to Tangem, but I don't think they're like any real competition at this point. I think Tangem's up there with the best of them now. Like, it used to be just Ledger and Trezor for most people, especially like a lot of the OGs and maybe like Cold Card. But I think Tangem is right up there with it now. I say Tangem is easily top 5, if not the top 3. So in terms of like just adoption, innovativeness, I mean, since they've sold more than 2 million in wallets, I don't know how many wallets Ledger has sold. I want to say over 5 million, but yeah, Tangem's on their way up. So, Jonathan Knight, everyone click thumbs up. Appreciate you. Don Chad O'Doherty. Hi, do you buy cold wallets for day trading too? And if you do, which one? Thanks for all the info. If you're a day trader, you could use a cold wallet, I suppose. I'm not a day trader. I've definitely done some day trading using my Tangem wallet, but it's not something that I do. I mean, there's just so much that goes into my mind when I think about day trading. There's a lot of stuff to consider. Like if you want to set like stop losses and all that kind of stuff, you can't do that with most hardware wallets. So you'd have to use something like a crypto exchange if you're into that. So I don't know if I have an answer for you as far as day trading. I mean, like I said, I've used Ledger and Tangem to do some day trading, and it's fairly convenient. But yeah, I don't know like the best wallet for that. I'm sorry. What's the difference between Ledger Live and Exchange? You can do the same on both. I already went over this, but you can buy, sell, swap, and stake crypto on both Ledger Live and an exchange. The fees are probably higher using Ledger Live. I don't know for sure, but Ledger Live it's not a place where your crypto is stored or even where the keys to your crypto is stored. It's simply an app that you use with your Ledger hardware wallet. So the real difference is in security. A crypto exchange, you don't own your keys. It's not secure, in my opinion. Ledger hardware wallet, you own your keys. It's secure. Can you set up multiple Tangem wallets on the app? And can you have the same wallets on multiple phones? Yes, you can. I have a video on this. If you search how to add multiple Tangem wallets, my video should pop up. It's actually on a different channel. I have a separate Tangem only channel. But if you set up one Tangem wallet, you just tap the 3 little dots in the app, select add new wallet, and then you can add pretty much as many Tangem wallets to that one app as you want. And yes, you can use as many phones as you want for the same wallets. For example, like with my Tangem wallet, I use this phone and I have another iPhone that I use the same wallet on. So yes, you can add multiple Tangem wallets to the same app and you can use the same wallet on multiple phones. Or you can just use one phone and manage multiple Tangem wallets if you want. It's up to you. Sir, best hardware wallet. It depends. A lot of things to consider. User friendliness. If you're new, go with something like Tangem or Ledger. If you're experienced and you want additional security features, maybe look at the Keystone 3 Pro or the NGRAVE Zero. Let's see. Cole 999. Anyone else having issues with Discover and or MasterCard on Tangem website? I've ordered a lot of wallets from their website. I don't know if I've ever had an issue, but sometimes you might just need to like approve it with your bank. I wouldn't see why, because it's not like a significant amount of money. But like sometimes I'll get a text message on my phone and it's like, I get an alert. Is this you? And I have to confirm that it's me. So maybe check your email or your text messages and make sure you don't have any kind of like alert where you have to verify that it's you actually trying to make the purchase. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, if you have like an Apple phone, you can use Apple Pay to buy your Tangem wallet. You can also use crypto to buy Tangem wallets. I just did that. I just bought a Tangem wallet for someone here on the channel, actually, just as like a gift, just a random act of kindness. And I was like, well, I may as well just try to purchase it with crypto. And yeah, use some USDT. And it was super smooth. Didn't have to give them any of my personal information. It was super cool. Maso Legal, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Sorry, maybe they've already asked, but ledger stacks or no ledger stacks. Let me go back to the ledger slide. They're not offering any discounts for the ledger stacks because there were some production issues that they just got squared away finally. It's not a part of the deal, but the ledger stacks is pretty much the same as a ledger flex, except it's more expensive. The main difference with the stacks is it has a larger plastic e-ink curved touchscreen. So it has a larger screen. That's really the main difference. So if you just want like the secure key, the pass key, and the secure touchscreen that the Ledger Flex and Ledger Stacks offers, then just go with the Ledger Flex. Right now they have this deal for Black Friday. You can scan the QR code. Again, all the links to all these deals are in the description of this video. That way you go directly to the deal and to the official website. But right now, if you buy the Ledger Flex, you get $70 of free Bitcoin, depending on where you live, we found out. But for sure, if you live in the US, you'll get a voucher for $70 of free Bitcoin, which essentially makes the Ledger Flex $180. I mean, you're still paying $250, but if you get $70 worth of free Bitcoin, you're basically taking $70 off. Hey, what does my ledger say? It's having battery issues. I haven't used it. I'm not. What does my ledger say? I don't know what your ledger is saying. If it's having battery issues, just try connecting it to your computer and using it like that. That's what I had to do with my Ledger Nano X for a while. If you're still having issues, it might be time to upgrade to a new wallet. If that's the case, you just buy a new wallet. It doesn't even have to be Ledger if you want to try something like Trezor. Just buy the new wallet. And then during the setup process, you just import your seed phrase from Ledger and you'll be able to access all your crypto. Of course, whatever wallet you get, if you do get a new one, make sure it supports all the cryptocurrencies that you plan to hold on it. Super important. Sky Hand, thanks for the thumbs up. Let's see. Try to contact support. I bought before the sale and Trezor refunded me the partial difference. Those guys might too. That's cool. I wouldn't bank on it. Super happy they did that for you, but I feel like that's the exception, not the rule. So that's super cool. But I wouldn't expect that from any company. So what one should I buy, Ledger or Trezor? Your decision is what I'll buy. I can't tell you which one to buy. I think you should really do some research. First and foremost, Jay, make sure whatever wallet you get supports the coins you want to hold. If you go to the websites, go to Ledger, go to Trezor, go to those specific wallets, there should be a coin support tab and you can search or just go through the list of all the coins that wallet supports. Make sure it supports the coins you want to hold. Ledger, I believe, supports more coins than Trezor. So if you're into like meme coins and stuff, I would probably go with Ledger. Other than that, it's hard to say. They're both good wallets. A lot of different features. If you rewatch this live stream once it's done, I go over all the features. And again, guys, there's reviews for all these wallets, hands-on reviews down in the description. For most of them, I should say. So if you're curious about like certain features and more in-depth review, definitely check out those reviews. But Trezor, Ledger, you can't go wrong with either one. Just make sure it supports the coins you want to hold. Trezor is probably cheaper right now with their Black Friday deal because you can get the Trezor Say 3, which is a really solid wallet. $55. Scan the QR code right here. It'll take you right to that deal. So yeah, either one is good. Katie, so how do you cash out millions on Coinbase? They are freezing your butt. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't use Coinbase. But that said, most exchanges, they have a daily withdrawal limit, which is $100,000. You can withdraw $100,000 every day to your account. So yeah, you might not be able to cash it all out at once, but I would definitely convert it into something like a stable coin, like USDT, USDC. That way, at least it holds its value and it's not fluctuating. And then over the months, you would be able to cash out $1 million or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely something to consider. My computer only has about 10% battery life left, and I can't charge it because this MacBook sucks and it only has 2 ports. One I'm using for my microphone, the other one I'm using for my camera, so I literally can't charge it. So I'm going to have to end the live stream soon, but I'm going to try to answer as many questions in the meantime, so let's blow through them. My buddy got a Bitbox 02. He swears it's the best invention since sliced bread. Bitbox is a good wallet. I almost included it in these slides, but then I ended up not doing it. Bitbox is a good wallet. It's secure. They don't have a ton of the coin support. So yeah, their coin support is pretty crappy. I would say that. But other than the coin support, yeah, Bitbox is a good wallet. Skyhand, yeah, appreciate the thumbs up. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. If you celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys can spend time with family, friends, and just enjoy a nice day off if you have. Hopefully you have Thanksgiving off. When is the final sale price day for these brands? I should have included those in the slides. I'm sorry I didn't. Some of them I don't know, but most of these deals are lasting from today, if they're not starting Thursday, to I think the first to second week in December. So for at least a couple weeks, most of these deals are going to last for. Can any cold storage wallet store XDC? I don't know off the top of my head which wallet supports XDC. I believe Tangem does. I'm going to check right now. If anyone else knows of a wallet that supports XDC, definitely let's help out. Carlos53, if you own some XDC, just drop it in the comment what wallet you use to hold your XDC. It looks like Tangem does support XDC on the XDC network. So Tangem is one option that I know for sure that supports XDC. S have a few different ones and prefer Tangem. For sure, a lot of people love Tangem. 5% ain't anything unless place massive order. I think you're referring to using a cold wallet to like cash out and swap and stuff. Yeah, it really depends how much you're transacting with, but 5% on $100, $5 versus 5% on, $1,000 or even $100,000. You're right. It's a lot more money. Is the difference in storage space between Nano X and Nano S Plus important if I want to store? Yeah, it's a good point. I'd say it is important. I don't remember which one has which storage, but I think for most Ledger wallets, I tested it with the Flex because the Flex has very little storage for different crypto apps. But I think you can store at least around 10 to 15 different crypto apps using the Ledger wallet. And worst case, you can always uninstall an app and then install a new one. It's not convenient, but you can do that and kind of uninstall and install as needed to manage those different coins. Like uninstalling doesn't delete your crypto or anything. But definitely check the website and see if the Nano X or Nano S Plus has more storage. But either one should be perfectly fine for storing up to 10 cryptocurrencies. The old Nano S storage is a joke. Yeah, I mean, because they use a secure element chip and they don't have that micro processor or microcomputer, a lot of the Ledger wallets, including the Flex, do lack storage space for different crypto apps. But at least it's secure, right? Less than 10% on a cold wallet. So I'm good to go then if I order a new Tangem Ring deal to accompany my Ledger Nano S, Nano X, Ledger Flex, and NGRAVE. You're getting right up there with me, Miss McBell. I've got, I think, close to 30 different hardware wallets right now. Yeah, I mean, if you're that deep into hardware wallets and you're using them effectively, you're probably in like the top 1% of people who actually know how to secure their crypto. Hi, I did what you advised, reset cards, but gives not option to add seed phrase when doing it all over. Two things here. If you have the old Tangem cards, if you bought your Tangem cards over a year ago, and it's not like a matte black like this one, but if it's the black and white design, then those ones don't support the seed phrase. So you would need to buy a new set of Tangem cards and then transfer it to that set. If you do have this one, you don't, when during the setup process, don't hit create new wallet. You want to hit other options. It's the button below that. And then you select the seed phrase option. So those are the only two things that would prevent you from using a seed phrase. How do you handle taxes on a cold wallet? I have a video on this on my channel. If you go to my videos and scroll down like 5 or 10 videos, you have to use a crypto tax software. It's up to you to report your crypto taxes, no matter where you have it, using a cold wallet exchange. That's all up to you. And there are tools that scrape the blockchain. All right, guys, we're getting really close. 4% on my computer. I'll do like 2 more questions. Do you do giveaway for Tangem? I don't do giveaways for a lot of reasons. It can be a risk for YouTubers to do giveaways. I've done giveaways in the past. I do not plan on ever doing a giveaway again. My value is just strictly through my content, and I try to get the absolute best deals from these companies to pass on to my viewers. So that's why, like, go to any hardware wallet and enter the code Cyberskrilla, and you're going to get a discount. But I just don't do giveaways because it could put the channel at risk. So no giveaways. Okay, let's see. Tangem Black Friday sale. Again, you can rewatch this video. The sale starts on Thursday. Some people are saying it starts right now. But Tangem Black Friday should begin on Thursday. All the links to all these deals, every single Black Friday deal, and along with my hands-on reviews down in the description of this video. I got to run, guys. My computer is going to die. I don't want it to crash out on you. So thank you, everyone, for joining this first live stream on Cyberskrilla. If you want more live streams, definitely let me know. This was a lot of fun. So thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you and your family. Peace out, everyone.